WISE is a program that's designed to apply the WELL framework. As we know, WELL is a methodology that can be applied in various different contexts. And yesterday, the Broccoli, Adam, Sumar team, saw it applied in an inclusive value chains context. Here we're looking to apply it in a small enterprise context and around financing specifically. And we're looking to apply a multi-stakeholder approach, which is tough. It is not easy. We were just talking. There are all of these organizations that are working on this stuff. They need to be working on it together, and that essentially is Oxfam's role, is to convene these different organizations. And it's tough. And people are working in different places and different geographies, and it's tough, but what are we going to do? We have to try. And driving resilience through proper risk management and the development of social capital. So, concretely, what barriers are we seeking to address? I think everyone knows by now that the starting point for WISE, but they say it, and then say it again in public speaking, is addressing the lack of appropriate forms of financing for existing small enterprises run by a woman or co-run by a woman. As we know, many women prefer, and it's just more practical to be running businesses together with their spouses. So we look for tangible forms of women's leadership in existing businesses. And also we look to address issues we identified together around skills gaps and confidence gaps through gendered capacity building and coaching. We see a lot of capacity building programs in the space around small and medium-sized businesses, a lot of them. But most of them take a genderless approach where they just think, accounting is accounting is accounting, what's the big deal, right? As opposed to putting that in the frame of what is the woman's unique context, what are her time pressures, what are her responsibilities at home? How do you create a program that is practical for her to participate in and relevant to the topics that she's thinking about? She's not just thinking about running her business, she's thinking about running her family at the same time. And we need to acknowledge that and own that in the programs that we design in order for them to be effective. And peer-to-peer activities that allow for skills building while opening up the space to discuss topics like household dynamics. In a peer-to-peer setting, we think that can open up the ability for women to share their own strategies and create strategies together. Those will be the ones that are the most relevant for them. We also want to work on a community level to increase dialogue about gender roles and elevate notions of positive stereotypes of women's economic leadership. And link with women's rights groups seeking to challenge the barriers that constrain women's opportunity. And we'll investigate, as we started a little bit to brainstorm yesterday, how to do that through the context of the GROW campaign.